The Taliban issued a stern warning to Tajikistan and Uzbekistan, along with accusations that these two countries were considered to have kept and hidden the planes that had been brought from Afghanistan before the miracle of power by the Taliban. Warned that if Tajikistan and Uzbekistan to immediately return the planes, Afghanistan planes. This plane happened to be out of the country or used by T. The Ministry of Defense said that after the collapse of the previous government, more than 40 helicopters were transported in Uzbekistan and Tajikistan, as is known, in January 2022. At the time of the Taliban control of the government, the president of Afghanistan at that time, Ashraf Ghani, took himself into the territory of Tajikistan, of his neighboring country, while hundreds of Afghanistan soldiers. The Ministry of Defense said that after the collapse of the previous government, more than 40 helicopters were transported in Uzbekistan and Tajikistan, as is known, in January 2022. At the time of the Taliban control of the government, the president of Afghanistan at that time, Ashraf Ghani, took himself into the territory of Tajikistan, of his neighboring country, while hundreds of Afghanistan soldiers. Defense also called on opponents of Amara Islam to come with the new government, and the differences came from attacks and prevention of attacks. Who are in the country? The rest are taken outside Afghanistan and taken to various countries. The Taliban managed to gain control of Afghanistan's borders with Tajikistan and Uzbekistan, increasing security for Moscow. The Taliban, who are scrambling to reimpose Islamic law after being expelled in 2001, have seized control of another city in northern Afghanistan, local officials say. It is the 8th capital to fall to the Taliban in 6 days. The Taliban control most of Afghanistan's northern provinces close to former Soviet Central Asia. European Union officials say the Taliban now control 65% of Afghanistan. Russia operates a military base in Tajikistan, and the former Soviet Republic is a member of the Moscow-led military bloc. That means that Moscow is obliged to protect the security of an invasion. Uzbekistan also maintains close ties with Russia. Russia is holding joint exercises with Uzbekistan and Tajikistan near the Afghan border. Russia also strengthened its military base in Tajikistan with new armored vehicles and weapons. The Soviet Union occupied Afghanistan from 1979 to 1989. They left the country after 15,000 of its troops were killed and tens of thousands injured. When the Taliban took control of most of Afghanistan, Russia completed joint military exercises with Tajikistan and Uzbekistan forces. The practice started last week. The joint exercise involves about 2,500 Russian, Tajikistan, and Uzbek troops at a training ground in Tajikistan, about 20 kilometers from the Afghan border. Colonel General Alexander Lapin, the commander of Russia's Central Military District, said the drill was held because of the alarming situation in Afghanistan. The exercise was carried out against the backdrop of the alarming situation and the threat of radical terrorist groups to the peripheral countries of the Central Asian region, said Lapin. If you like this video, don't forget to follow us on the Military News channel by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and don't forget the notification button so you get the latest information from this channel.